Hello kids, and welcome back to Life in the Woods. And honestly, I think today is a pretty good day. You know, we are 3 days past the heat wave, and today it's like the first day where I actually have energy again. Love that. Needed that. Welcome back. We had our big overview episode yesterday, so it is time to take down the decor, you know. 1101 episodes are just not special anymore. I hope everyone is doing well, and yeah, I don't know, I'm feeling pretty good today. So here's the thing, you know, I still have my Carbon 1 hyperfixation currently, and you know, when I say I have a hyperfixation, I mean that I actually have a hyperfixation, not oh, I'm interested in this thing and I spend 10 minutes per day on it. Because I feel like the word hyperfixation has sort of lost its meaning. Because, you know, when I say it, I literally mean that I kind of ignore my responsibilities and stay up way longer than I should. And, you know, it's like everything just kind of gets pushed to the side. Yeah, so I stayed up pretty long again yesterday. I've been doing that like every day lately. Monday and Tuesday, I ended up staying awake after sending the boyfriend off to work, which is crazy. And, you know, my ADHD meds just kind of give me enough energy. I need to fix my ponytail. Give me enough energy that I, like, start feeling awake by the time I would go back to bed when the boyfriend's leaving. So, you know, that's kind of cool. But there's also the thing, you know, I am on the non-generica version now for the 5th day today. And, you know, the first 4 days I didn't really have like this crazy motivational rush to get things done. There you are! I was wondering where the heck did that moo come from. That has all changed today. The 5th day is the day. You know, maybe my body just needed more time to recover from the heat wave because I was so incredibly exhausted. Maybe it needed a couple of days to properly kick in, but I can also say my rash, it's leaving. Like, it doesn't itch anymore, it doesn't like get red or anything. It's just like the skin still feels like dry and leathery, and I really hate that. But what I was trying to say today, you know, I stayed up until like 1 AM yesterday, and then I was also on my phone for a little bit instead of going to sleep right away. It was just not good. So this morning I was very tired because, let's be honest, I already did this for like the past 2 days. I need rest. And I went back to bed after the boyfriend left for work. If you have like watched any of the previous episodes, chances are I have talked about how once I do that, I ignore my alarm for like 9 or 10 AM, and instead either I keep on snoozing them for like many hours, or I just completely shut them off and keep on sleeping, uninterrupted in that case. But I always end up staying in bed until like 12 PM, maybe 1. And that is not something that makes me happy. That's really frustrating. I do not want to spend that much time in bed. Yes, I'm exhausted, but come on, there's gotta be a limit. But I keep doing it basically every day, and I keep increasing my self-hatred with that. So, today I went back to bed. Set an alarm for 9:40, so I would get a bit over 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours. Let's say 2 hours. I first woke up at like a little bit after. I have, by the way, I don't know what's our next focus will here necessarily be here. I woke up a little bit after 9, and I noticed, okay, yeah, I feel a little awake, but I mean, I still have a little bit until the alarm goes off. I'm just gonna like close my eyes again. But I couldn't really fall back asleep. Maybe I did for like 5 minutes, but oh god, what happened here? I wasn't like fully asleep. And I looked at the time again at like 9:20, and I was like, okay, yeah. And by 9:30, I got out of bed because I had energy, and I was like, I'm not going to be able to... Okay, you are still going to jump back into this, I just know it. I'm not going to get, you know, magical a completely all tiredness gone feeling within 10 minutes, chances are I would get more tired again, possibly, and want to stay in bed. So I woke up and I have been awake since then, and I have gotten quite a lot of things done already, and that feels really good. Like, I've been doing a lot of laundry, little cleaning things here and there, and you know, we might work on this part a little. I don't know what to do. I do want to work on a project here somewhere. I just don't know what and where and who and when and blah, you know? We could of course build something here. We do have the space. The question is, what would we build? Would it be like another family house? Maybe we should have... I do like this little dip of the ocean coming in here, but maybe we should rearrange is the wrong word. Re-terraform. We have like nothing with us. What the heck? We kind of came all the way out here, and you know what? We're just gonna go back home. We're gonna organize this inventory. I'm not going to spawn today, especially given that spawn went all the way to the back. We do that. But yeah, maybe my brain is still a little bit of a mess. But hey, also I feel like I need to sneeze. Can you not? Can that feeling go? Okay, it's going away. Whew. I hated that. I was really worried that, you know, I read about people's experiences taking a Generica and then taking the, I'm just gonna call it original, and the experiences can be so different. And then there's people on Reddit just yelling at you that it's not different and you're just imagining it because it has the same ingredients, but like, the way certain things in there are released into your system is different, and I guess that can already impact lots of things. And like, look, if my doctor tells me take the non-generica, this could help, I listen to my doctor. Okay, we need dirt, and it seems like maybe really the heat wave was just not good. Okay, we're gonna leave 100 stacks in there. Given that, you know, I was on day 3 of the non-generica by the time the heat wave was over, and like by day 4 the rash was definitely starting to calm down. Part of me is like, okay, was it the heat wave that caused the rash, or was it the fact that I took the generica version? Because I saw people say they get rashes when it's super hot. But I also saw people say they just got it in general while taking ADHD medication. So, it's like such a mystery to me. Yeah, I don't know, I feel incredible about the fact that I managed to do things today, because I really had to get some stuff done again, you know, and I managed to do that today. And that's great. Do we need to send you out to the other cows? I don't know what to do with this little guy. Girl. The cow, so it's a girl. And yeah, I guess we'll just connect it to like over here somewhere. This gives us the chance to build like another little family house, which I think would be pretty cute. I think I would enjoy that, and we'd have a nice little ocean view. To be fair, you can also directly look into the bedroom of like the party cabin. Maybe that one isn't ideal, but I'm just a person building, nothing more. Hiccups, can you not? Ah. And yeah, I don't know, I just have so many things I still want to do today, and a part of me just wants to sit here and record a big batch of 500 woods in advance. But, you know, I'm gonna be responsible and also focus on a couple other things. Clean the room a little bit, maybe do some editing and random other little things. Maybe a little bit of socializing. I don't know, there are so many possibilities of things I could be doing today. Still even though part of me is like, oh my god, I don't have time because, you know, it is 3:24 p.m. right now, and at 5 the boyfriend gets off work. So, you know, that's my dog in the background if the mic is picking that up. Part of me just wants to, you know, get started on dinner early today and, you know, just kind of log off in a way. But there's still so many things I want to do. I think I might just keep on being productive. Like a lot of times, you know, when the boyfriend is home, that's sort of like my end of productivity. Not necessarily, but, you know, having insomnia obviously makes it harder because most of the time I ended up waking up pretty late and I didn't have much time before he came home. But otherwise I'd just be sitting here all day trying to record. And, you know, especially with recording, I do count this as my productivity time too. Just because it's like a daily habit that I'm trying to keep up with. Something that could be a potential cause of income one day. Kind of is already, but not ready to be paid out just yet. So, you know, when he's home, then it's focus time on like the real life things in a way. I do want to keep this hill, I think. It's kind of cute. It's a little weird how we have like out, middle, in, out. Yeah, this needs a little more love and work. Do that, and then we take the shears back. Those were not the shears. Crazy, I know. Very hard to believe. I don't know how I feel about this. We'll probably add some plants in this area still, and maybe actually we'll do this too. Just so we have a bit of a cut off here. I guess that would also mean I really liked having all this little grassy patch there, but you know, just to keep things organized. Yeah, I think we can build something here. Nothing too massive, but another small little house can certainly fit here. And I'm getting so distracted by what I'm trying to say here today. Another thing is I try to get started on dinner at around 5, because sometimes he needs a little longer to actually finish work. So then usually when he tells me he's sitting in the car, then I like actively start cooking, you know. Like in some cases for making lasagna, then I turn on the oven. Like a lot of times I just dice things beforehand and try to have as much prepared as possible. Obviously depending on the meal and how long it takes. But then it's like, then we eat. Then a lot of times I'm exhausted from eating. And, you know, then it's already like starting to get late. So a part of me isn't too keen on, you know, being like, oh, okay, I ate way too much and blah 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 blah. Time to vacuum. Like, that is usually not really my mindset. How have we built this? This part here is what... Maybe this is going to be more of a greenery patch, and the actual house will be more until here. This could be a potential small, like, garden area. Possibly. We could work with, like, a hedge for once. Sort of like what we did there, actually. What's there, like... I think I'm switching this up with every other possible mod that exists. Don't think we really have something what I have in mind in Life in the Woods. Which is okay. Yeah, I think we'll make this work with some different things instead. Possibilities are still all there. Okay. Hi. So I want to leave enough space to like the market area, sort of. I'm not gonna be able to see this as well anymore. Almost kind of sad. So we could... Oh, this would be small. then we could like maybe also have another little like almost sort of sunroom maybe, I don't know, but another small room. And I know I always complain about the backpack here being messy, and I hate it when there's stuff in there that technically doesn't belong there. But, you know, sometimes things just happen. We are not going to necessarily work on that just yet, but this area. I don't want this to be as overgrown as, like, you know, the greenery patch for the sidewalk there, but I do want some stuff here. So I think we'll go for like a tree. Didn't I like hand build? I hand built quite a few, but these were more the ones that we went for in the beachy area. To be fair, we have one here and one here. Okay, we have oak with lata leaves basically. That's what we did. Do we still have any of those leaves? We have palm leaves, oak leaves. I guess in that case we can just go for like a basic oak tree. Nothing too crazy. I apologize that this episode is like a little Kiwi being overwhelmed in a way, even though I don't feel overwhelmed. Like that has been so nice. I just am finding it very enjoyable to sort of like focus on the day-to-day. Not something I've ever really been able to do like this, so it's been quite the experience. I mean, the leaf piles we can never really see, so and we could also have some leaf piles right here. No one will see them. Well, we could actually go out a little further. I also would like to soon go back to traveling. Because, you know, first of all, we need more resources, obviously. But also, you know, I want to find structures. I miss the little, like, thrill of hoping there could be something spawning after all this time. Something that isn't a hiko tree. So, yeah, but a part of me hopes that I might be able to do a grind stream this week still. So I want to, you know, be in the area for that instead of setting out today and then tomorrow morning I'm gonna be like, oh, let's have a grind stream, and then I'm like, oh crap, we're in the middle of nowhere. So that would kind of suck, which is why we are taking things slow. I know I add probably way too many twigs around the area, but I just really like them, okay? Nothing there. Something there. One for you there. Little twig right there. We won't be able to see all of those, but, you know, they exist. And that's nice to know. I also really wanted to grab brown leaves, and that's something I keep forgetting about. Also, there were like a couple more things that I wanted to do all over the place. But during yesterday's episode, when we were in like the first non-apartment, like single family home, I really don't like the roof. It looks like a hat that doesn't fit. I know that's an interesting comparison, but that is what my brain sees there. I'm gonna get some sandwiches just so we go through them. What was it here? They didn't have a proper light source yet. They had torch, error, chisel 2. So, do they have the same ones in the bathroom upstairs, just to like double check? Yes. Okay. Funny thing is, you cannot chisel torches once they're placed. In that case, the chisel will try to chisel the block behind the torch. In this case, we would chisel the oak planks instead of the torch. Tight squeeze. Tight squeeze. Was there something else in this house? No, I think it was just like little cabins that I still wanted to give details to. Or were I got some ideas while we were in there. Okay, yeah. The rocking horse never lets you go. Like, clings onto you. Holds down your foot. Keeps you from going away. Oh, we already have been recording for so long. Are you kidding me? What have we even done? Ah! Okay, we can add, that's the wrong backpack, a little bit of grass. Just not too much. I feel like a lot of times I overdo it with the grass, so I really just want a little bit here today. Maybe one that's tall, that could be... No, we could have one tall right there and another tall one here. Otherwise, I want this to look a bit more, you know, maintained pretty much. So we'll do that, and then we have damp and wheatgrass. Don't want to go too far into like the market stall. You know, this whole area, this green patch, is just for another day, for the most part. We will use a bit more of these smaller grassy things. Yeah, actually, we'll start with those now. Nothing on there. My leg is itching. Help. This could be here. Something that's close to the market stall. Medium. Damp. One more there, and this one will just... We'll put that right there for now. Okay, then we have the short grass, which can be hard to spot, and the meadow grass. We'll place a little bit more meadow grass in the area, I think. Short grass. Did I place that on top of something else? Kind of looked like that. I think those were leaves. That was certainly not what I meant to do. I wanted to go for that block. Okay, cool. Professional Minecrafter. Hello, welcome to the channel. We never do oopsies here. We could have a little... Actually, here we could have pretty flowers, I guess. One bush right there. One that's like there. And one that's sort of hidden there. The shrubs I don't want to place there just yet. Like really, I want to go everywhere once we start working on like areas that are like all sort of connected in a way. Which is why I like doing the inner path there, because there was only so much we could do. There was no like endless running around and trying to keep on finding spots to place more things. Oh, maybe we also have a little shrub there, just because I love my shrubs. Okay, all the other greenery things I think we'll take care of later. Yeah, I like the grass. A good amount. This one had rainbow eucalyptus leaves. Okay, just looking for various little ideas. We could add a little bench here maybe. And you know, a little area to relax before going into the park, if for whatever reason the park isn't relaxing enough for you. Okay, we'll little screenshot for the thumbnail. And do that. And we'll do another one like that and like that. Maybe one more like this. I apologize for being so all over the place. We will have a plan in the next episode. I will, you know, look up some possible smaller house designs that could that we get an idea what to do with that space. We may not necessarily stay within like the rough outline that we did there. We might go bigger, we might even go smaller, though I doubt it because I love having space. Leaves. And also grass, we need to stock up on that too. I didn't place any clover patches, I just remember that. Could also go with a little bit of moss, possibly. It's not something we've ever used in the area. My dog is barking. I apologize if the mic is picking that one up. And then some of the green leaves. Do that. And yeah. Basically, damp and wheat we're doing okay on. Short too, but all the other stuff. Medium. Why not? Let's go in here prepared. Not that. That, and that I think was a little too much. I don't care. The brown leaves. So we could take a few of the piles, and then we take a few of the, like, quote-unquote single leaves. We got that. We do still have lanterns. That's great. I don't think we need the iron bars. I don't know what we would need them for. Very suspicious. Why do we have them? And why were they in that backpack to begin with? Iron bars. Oh, they have a different ID. Without frame. They have been chiseled. Okay. When have I... Was that for like the little dumpster area behind the first apartment building? Is that what we needed them for? I don't really remember chiseling this before, to be honest. Okay, we got that. We need to enchant because we have some levels right now, and we want to maximize our profit. Perfect. Oops. Maybe we should get one with Silk Touch again. This one was also without. Okay. Anything in here? No. Okay. One button. The struggle of playing two completely different versions of the game with completely different mods, and also different keybinds for everything as well. Yes. Nah, we're not gonna go back just yet. We're gonna sleep first, and then we'll go back, and we are ready to have... Well, maybe I should stay home for when I look up how to build the house, that we have an idea what materials we need to grab. I think that could also be good. So many possibilities. I think we might honestly stay here. Is there like any random stuff we could clean up? I mean, technically yes. But I can't bring myself to remove any of these things because they've been here for so long. Do we have something in this backpack? No, this one is empty for the next grind stream. Perfect. Did we have any chisel things in here that we need to turn back? I didn't mean to say chisel things, but this works too. I meant to say decocraft things. Wanted to ask if we have decocraft items that we didn't end up using that we could turn back into resources. I mean, we've had most of these around here for quite some time. Oh, candy. Yeah, for a lot of things we have reasons why they're here. For some of them I really don't remember why they are in here to begin with. I know these are here to build the minecart way over to the village, if we will ever do that. We need a little bit more for the perfectionism there. So many random things. Another reason why I really want to go traveling is getting more of the clay pattern stamps. And the next time we're gonna go traveling, I will hopefully remember to bring some emeralds for trading along. I think I'll just end this here a little bit early. I mean, well, I am at 30 minutes right now. Give in a little bit of time for the game to load up and me actually start the recording. But yeah, I hope everyone is doing okay. You know, staying cool, staying hydrated, all that important stuff. And hopefully your brain isn't all over the place like mine is right now and you want to do everything at once. Like, before it was like I wanted to do everything, but I ended up doing nothing. And now it's like I need to be more focused on what I'm doing. I feel like that was better on the Generica, but you know, we'll give it a bit more time. It hasn't been that long. Yeah, thank you for being here. I love you, and yeah, goodbye!